This is a reaction video. Oh, not that type of video. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Study Crypto, where we simplify crypto for the average investor. And today we will be talking about React. React is a new protocol, fairly new. It's been out for about 2 weeks now. The good thing about this protocol is it allows you to get exposure to many other protocols such as Fair, Libero, Titano, and many more. By holding one token, it gives you exposure to many other protocols that are automatic staking and auto compounding. So stay tuned in this video for us to get a deep dive. But before we do so, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up.
Finally, remember, crypto investing can be super risky, so please make sure to do your own research, as this is not financial advice. This is just personal information from our standpoint to you, so please make sure to do your own research.
Rebase Aggregator Capital, React. React is a crypto exchange trading fund. So I don't like to say the word ETF because it is not an ETF, but it operates sort of like an ETF or a mutual fund where you invest in one token and it gives you diverse exposure to many other auto rebasing compounding protocols. So let's get into the definition. Experience the power with React. Get diversified exposure to automatic staking and automatic compounding protocols across different blockchains with one token. We're going to take a nice deep dive into this project, but I actually think this is a pretty unique project. React utilizes a dual passive reward system, the rebase treasury dividends and passive reflection rewards, a complementary mechanism that supports each other, which is vital to the sustainability of the projects. React has its native tokens, and then there's also a rebase treasury. There's also governance, so this token does give you access into the governance to decide which projects they want to invest in. And they also do buybacks just like everything else we've seen, and they have their own DApp, and they have automatic liquidity pool injection. You earn passive reflection rewards of React. Then you earn treasury dividends from the other protocols that are invested. And the cool thing about this is you are able to claim the rewards in 3 different ways. You can actually claim it on AVAX. This protocol is on the Avalanche network, so please make sure you have that added. If not, I will leave a link in the description on how to add that. Also, you can also claim your rewards in its native protocol token, which is cool. So say, for example, they invest in Sphere, you invest in React, and whenever they pay out dividends, you can actually claim your tokens in either Sphere or you can claim them in AVAX. The third way is you can also compound. If you decide you want to go and compound your rewards, you can compound it back into the protocol and build yourself some nice gains. Then they also have tokenomics and their roadmaps, but we are going to take a nice deep dive. So let's get right into their white paper. First things first, the cool thing about this project that I love is that it only has a max supply of 100 million React tokens. That is correct, 100 million React tokens. And some of those tokens were already sold out through pre-sale. Some are used for the liquidity, some are used for private sales, and so on and so on. But the reason why I like this is because, remember, this makes the project to be really deflationary as opposed to inflationary. We see on many of these projects that they have 1 trillion tokens, 1 gazillion tokens. After a certain amount of time, you have all these tokens that really have no value. But by making it 100 million, this is something different. And we know that there's not a lot of tokens out there. So the value of these tokens will remain sustainable if there is obviously demand for it. Let's get into their tokenomics as we're talking about tokens. So just like many other projects, this does have a buy tax and also a sell tax. So what that means is whenever you buy, 13% is taxed. So let's say, for example, if you buy $100 worth, $13 is going to be taxed. Out of that $13, 5% goes to reflection in native avalanche token, 4% goes to the rebase treasury, 3% to the marketing, and 1% to the liquidity. Whenever you sell, there is a 15% tax, 1% reflections in native. In Avalanche, 10% rebase treasury, 3% marketing, and 1% the automatic liquidity injection. Also, if you decide you want to transfer, there is a tax as well of 13%, which is the same as the buy. Transfer just means, say you have in one wallet and you want to transfer it to another wallet, you can pretty much transfer that, but just keep in mind you will get hit with that fee. The rebase breakdown. Rebase rewards accumulated from investments on different rebase protocols are claimed every 3 days. The claim rebase breakdowns are broken down into 5% performance fee, 10% buybacks and burn React tokens, 15% compounded back to initials, and 70% distributed to React token holders. Just to simplify this, whenever they invest in these protocols, they are gaining rebase tokens, right? Because these are auto rebase and compounding protocols that they are investing in. And what they are doing with these tokens is they are pretty much divvying them up. Most of the bulk is going back to all of the holders, so that is a good thing. Every 3 days, you get pretty much dividends of the projects that are invested. As of right now, this project is still fairly new, so right now you are only able to claim in AVAX, and you can also recompound. You are not able to claim in the native tokens that they are invested in protocols. So for example, if they are invested in Titano, right now you cannot claim those tokens in Titano, but that is something that is coming in the future. Now let's move on to some of their investments that they had. They just recently made an investment in Titano, 13,000 plus invested into Titano. They also invested in Pragma. They also just invested in just some AVAX and a Web3 project. Not really sure what that's about, but they also invested 104,000 into Sphere. They also invested 81,000 plus into Safu, and they also made another investment into Sphere. Looks like they love Sphere. So this is just to show you all of the different investments. And the cool thing about it is that if you are involved in their Discord, their research team goes down and research certain projects, and then they put it out to the community, and then the community decides if they want to move forward or if they don't. As long as you have the React token, it gives you access to all these protocols. So if you want to diversify your portfolio and get access to all these protocols without investing in every single one, because we do see that they constantly keep popping up all of these auto rebasing protocols, this is a good way to go. You could just have one token and have access to every single thing, which is pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, so now let's go into the chart and see this token. The reason why I brought this project out to you guys is because the price of this token has been absolutely crashing. It's been going down and down and down. In the past week, it's just a straight line down and it's right at the bottom. So the reason why I say this is because it's a nice dip buying opportunity. If it is something that you want to get involved in, the price that you are getting it is absolutely pennies on the dollars. So it may be worth it. Right now, it's sitting at 0.0092. Which again, like I said, if you want to get involved with this project, it is a nice time to get involved because it is so low. If it goes up and appreciates, then hey, you gain some value. But the cool thing about this is you really don't have to focus too much on the price of the token, because remember, you are constantly gaining rewards from the other protocols that they have invested in. So once they release that option, then it'll give you exposure to other protocols. So even if the price of this project tanks, at least you'll still be able to gain your tokens in, say, Sphere or Titano or so on. Now, right now is not a good time for all of these auto rebasing protocols. Just for transparency, they have all been doing poorly. But then again, you never know, right? They may end up doing good again. The problem that we're seeing with a lot of these protocols is sustainability. They're not able to sustain these high APYs. But if these protocols such as Sphere can figure out that issue, it may be worth it to invest in this project just because they are invested in them as well, and it gives you exposure. If one does well, great. If another one doesn't do as good, at least it gives you exposure to multiple projects by just having this one token. Okay, and I'm now going to show you guys how the dashboard works. So real simple, you're going to click right here. It takes you straight to their dashboard. Once you are on their dashboard, you will be able to see the price of the token. You're also able to see the market cap and the total rewards that have been distributed. If you go into account, you can see all of your claim rewards, all of your pending rewards, and right here you can compound, or you can claim all of your pending rewards if you choose to. They also have a nice little dandy calculator that's supposed to be coming soon. They are also looking to implement lock staking, which is pretty much just, I'm assuming it will be something where you'll be able to lock your tokens and gain much more rewards. And they are also looking to implement some lottery as well. Finally, how do you get into this project? Real simple. All you have to do is just come right here where it says buy React. You're going to click that button right there. It's going to take you to Trader Dough. All you're going to do is accept right here. And remember, this is on the Avalanche network. If you have AVAX, you need AVAX in your wallet. You're just going to put 2 or 3 or however much AVAX you want. And you're going to connect your wallet and purchase these tokens. Once you have these tokens, you are all set to go. All you have to do is go on the website, and then you will be able to connect, and you will be able to see all of your gains or losses depending on how the price is doing. But every 3 days, you also gain dividends, so keep that in mind. This is kind of like sort of like a mutual fund. They are looking to do something different in the space. Like I said, my only complaint right now is that everything is kind of down with all of these auto rebasing compounding protocols. So I wish they invested in multiple other things just to have some type of diversification, because if you're only focusing on these auto rebasing protocols, not sure how many of these projects are going to be around for the long term. So that is my only complaint about this project, but overall it is what it is, right? There you go. This is Studi Crypto. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully you found some value from this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and see you next time.